there ever a time that you just don't give a price? So what our team sells is very complex. There's a lot of prices out there that where our competitors seemingly look similar to what we offer, but they don't.
Yeah.
And we've got to bring some more value to the table, or we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot, seemingly.
Right. I agree with you 100%, Nancy. Here's one thing to consider, though. And I'm not saying there's a set in stone right way and wrong way. But something you need to remember and something your team needs to remember is this. And you will notice this if you think about this in your own personal life. Okay? Not knowing the price of something literally blocks your ability to make a decision. Not knowing the price of something literally puts a wall between you starting to visualize owning it, okay? And I get it that many times you can't give them the price because of this, which is where I would be more collaborative and say, hey, once I know this, this, and this, I can give you an exact price on the right solution. But I would also, if it was me, I would rather err on the side of giving them a price early, because I know that they're able to take me seriously and we're gonna have a more collaborative conversation than just saying, hey, we're not at a point where I can give you pricing. The minute you say stuff like that, it shuts people off. And there's a great example of this: retail. Retail, especially high-end retail, used to screw this up time and time again. Somebody finish this statement for me. If you have to ask how much it costs, you can't
afford it.
Exactly. That's what they used to say in retail. Complete garbage. Okay? I have a friend, she's worth a little under $4 billion with a B. Okay? Coolest person ever. We used to go to high school together. She will beat you up to no end on the price of anything. She didn't get a little under $4 billion by being like, oh, I just buy stuff and I don't need to know what it costs, right? She wants to know what it's going to cost now, what it's going to cost in the future, what it's going to cost if she finances it, what are her certain options, and can she just buy the whole damn company, right? That's how she got $4 billion. This old school logic of you don't need to know the price. If you need to know the price, you can't afford it. I can't tell you the price unless you jump through this hoop, crawl through this tunnel, and take this red pill, blue pill, drink this fluid, spin around on a top 52 times. It doesn't work because people are like, and stores used to screw this up all the time. You'd go into stores and they wouldn't have a price on anything. And there was people that would be like, man, I want that blue jacket, but god dang, this is Hermes, man. The blue jacket's probably $8,000. Maybe it's $2,400. Doesn't matter if it's $8,000 or $2,400. The minute I know it's $8,000 or the minute I know it's $2,400, now I can take it seriously. Even if it's $8,000, I can go, well, dude, it's gonna make me feel good. I haven't bought myself anything nice in a while, and it's no different with B2B, right? Like, we screw this up too often, and I know everybody's situation is different, but the longer you hold out on giving the price, the harder it is for them to take you really seriously. And them to go, got it, Nancy, totally understand, can you just give me a range? Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna be in the neighborhood of 20 grand a month to 250 grand a month. But at least then they can go, okay, well, what do I need to know? Because there's a big difference between 20 grand and 250, and I need to know who to get involved in this decision. Right? Well, let me give you an example. Depending on how many offices you're going to sign up. Well, we have 23. You got 23. Okay, good. Now, what modules do you think you're going to need? Let's just do a baseline here, and then I can kind of figure out. Actually, let's take one step back. What do you want the offices to get great at? Well, we need them to start receiving invoices sooner. Right now, you're having a good conversation. Just don't be super afraid. And I know it's hard because we can't give a price. But you have to realize life isn't fair. As my South Boston mother used to say, Matthew, life isn't fair. Life isn't fair, and if we continue to kick the price can down the road, there is going to come a point in our prospect, our buyer, the company we're working with is not going to tell us we're at that point. There's going to come a point where they're not going to listen to anything else we have to say until they know what the price is. Right? And it's just, I'm telling you, you might lose a few deals if you're more loose with your pricing. And by loose, I mean, hey, I'm going to give you a price, Brian, but again, until we do this spot on, I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I understand where you're coming from. You just want to feel comfortable. You want a general price. Based on what you've told me so far, we're looking at about $17,500 per month. Right now, what I'm not going to do when I say $17,500 per month is go, is that number too high for you? Is that in your budget? I'm just going to proceed, okay? Based on everything you're telling me right now, based on other previous clients that I've worked with, I'm guessing this is going to be in the neighborhood of $17,500. Again, that is an educated guess. Now, if I can ask you a couple questions, we can scope a couple things, you can send me some documents, you can send me your reporting, you can send me whatever it is you need to know about them, I'll be able to give you a more accurate price. But this is kind of the neighborhood of what we're looking at. I would rather have somebody go, oh my God, that is way too much and your competitor could do it for cheaper, right? To which I would just mirror them. They can do it for cheaper? Well, yeah, they told me it's only $5,000 a month to work with them. Got it. Did you go through all of your needs with them? No, they gave me that price right away. Got it. Why do you think they told you that? Well, because they probably want me to buy from them and they don't want me to talk to you. Why wouldn't they want you talking to me? Well, I don't know. Maybe they're intimidated by you guys. Maybe. I get it. Who knows why they gave you that? Here's how we do business here. I'm happy to give you a ballpark price. I would rather err on the side of caution and tell you more. And hey, if it's less, great. If it's more, we'll figure it out. But here's the thing. I never work with anybody that's not a monster problem I can't solve, not a monster result that we can help them achieve. In order for me to get that exact spot on price, I need to know more about what you guys are trying to solve or try to achieve. Fair enough? Yeah, okay. And I don't think people are going to walk away from that conversation. I think the ones that do, as Nancy said, we're just looking for a reason not to buy. Or, especially in B2B world, right? We get caught up in being that column B, column C, column D in an RFQ, RFP, right? And they just need 7 other prices. Okay, the longer we hold out, the more we're going to get caught up in like an 87-page RFP or RFQ that never turned into anything. I want to help you get better. I want to help you make more money. I want to help you sell more. But I cannot help you until you commit to being a member. And I promise you this, once you become a member, I will not let you fail. Click the link in my bio. Become a member to Easton University. My name is Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, and if you'll let me coach you, I can show you how to sell more than you've ever imagined without being pushy, without being manipulative. I've been where you're at right now. I know how to help you. I can show you in just a matter of minutes what will take you years of trial and error to learn on your own. I want you to do me and yourself this favor and spend just a minute over at eastonuniversity.com checking out what we've built. Now, if you spend a minute and you decide that our coaching can't help you, it can't help you change everything about your career, everything about your life, no harm, no foul. You can continue to do things the way you're doing them right now. But just imagine, what if you head over to eastonuniversity.com right now and it connects with you? What if it is that simple? Suddenly everything starts to make sense and everything changes for you. Easton University is more than a platform. It's more than live coaching with me. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it.